Democratic lawmakers on Monday criticized Facebook's advertising policy for being too permissive despite the Democratic Party's congressional campaign committees labeling the social media company's political ad ban as overly harsh last week. 23 Democrats led by Representative Frank Pallone wrote to Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg to challenge how the company's advertising policies could have affected the rioters attacking the United States Capitol on January 6. Last week, the Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee and the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee condemned Facebook's ban on political ads and called for the blockade to be lifted. Facebook subsequently lifted the political ad blockade, which had been in place since November and affected ads about elections, politics and social issues. Mr. Pallone, House Energy and Commerce Committee Chair, wrote to Mr. Zuckerberg with his fellow Democrats to express concern about reports saying, Facebook ran ads showing gun accessories and protective equipment next to content that amplified election misinformation. The Democrats noted that Facebook temporarily banned some ads promoting weapons and equipment through January 22, but they criticized the company for not doing more. The Democrats wrote to Facebook's CEO. While it was encouraging that Facebook took action to ban certain types of troubling advertising on its platforms through January 22, more must be done since our nation continues to face a threat from violent domestic extremists. In fact, there has been little indication how Facebook is now addressing the targeting and placement of these types of ads or how it plans to address the concerns of companies who see their ads placed next to violent content. Furthermore, additional clarity and transparency is needed around how these ads are selected for users and what influence they may have on users, particularly those who are known to be active in extremist groups that peddle disinformation and conspiracy theories. Zuckerberg is set to testify before subcommittees within Mr. Pallone's committee on March 25. Former Vice President Mike Pence will deliver his first post-office speech in South Carolina on April 29, potentially angling for a 2024 presidential run. Pence will speak at a ticketed and sponsored dinner hosted by the Palmetto Family Council, a heavy-hitting conservative lobbying group centered on social conservatism, the Associated Press reported Monday. The organization lobbies seeks to maintain being biologically female as a requirement to play in women's sports, among other issues. While Pence has not announced any ambitions to run for public office, traveling to South Carolina and speaking to a Republican kingmaker group may hint at 2024 ambitions. According to the Daily Caller, Pence spoke with the media company about a potential 2024 run in September 2020. He dodged the question, however, and said his attention was focused solely on the then upcoming November election. Pence's relationship with former President Donald Trump appeared to severely deteriorate in the final weeks of their administration, as Trump continued claiming of election fraud that Pence was not willing to participate in. The issue came to a head when a bunch of people stormed the United States Capitol as Pence was confirming President Joe Biden's win, just minutes after Trump told them he would be very disappointed if Pence did so. President Trump tweeted, at that time, "Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done to protect our country and our Constitution, giving states a chance to certify a corrected set of facts, not the fraudulent or inaccurate ones which they were asked to previously certify." Polling within the Republican Party shows President Trump still maintains an overwhelming lead headed into 2024, with roughly 53% of Republicans saying they would nominate him. Pence came in second with 12%.